गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जन रंजना। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जन रंजना। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जन रंजना। यशोदानंदना ब्रज जन रंजना। यमुना तीर वनचारी। यमुना तीर वनचारी। यमुना तीर वनचारी। यमुना तीर वनचारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जन बल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद। जय जय प्रभुपाद। जय जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद। जय जय प्रभुपाद। जय जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव गुरुदेव। जय जय गुरुदेव। जय जय गुरुदेव गुरुदेव। निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। गौर हरि बोल। गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल। गौर हरि बोल। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तरहिष्ट श्री भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की जय। स्कंद भट्टी संस्थापक आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर श्रील प्रभुपाद जी महाराज की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय। कृष्ण बलराम की जय। श्री श्री राधा माधव राधा गोपाल जी की जय। संवेद वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिन्यते नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वंशाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्वसे नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय हरे कृष्ण you know English, huh? Most of the devotees know English, huh? Okay. By the mercy of Sriman Mahaprabhu, Sriman Nityananda Prabhu. So we are getting this association. Because in our parampara, especially in Gaudiya Sampradaya, association among the Vaishnavas actually give our spiritual strength, always give spiritual strength. Because in Kali Yuga, association, you can say like material association, bad association, very prominent. You can see you can see like in the street, government cleaning every day. In your room, in your house, you can see you are cleaning every day. Okay, street is open. Your room is also, window is open. But still you can see, when everything is closed. Suppose you are going to India, suppose you are going to different place, you just close your doors. Close your room and all doors, windows, everything. But after 1 month you can come, you can see still you can find so many dust. You clean it very nicely, then you just close all the doors, windows. After 1 month you can see in that room you can find so many dust. So where this dust are coming? From where? It is a tight room, packed room, still you can find dust there. Where all the dust came? All the dust was there. When we clean it, we think there is no more dust. But the dust are in the air. again it settled. Like that, if we just stop our material propensity to enjoy everything. Okay, we don't want to see another thing. We don't want to hear another thing. We don't want to taste another thing. We may control our five senses. We may control all our five senses. We may free from bad association, but still inside, due to our previous lives' influence, still inside we have all these propensities. Sometimes many devotees, they're worried. Okay, I have no taste to enjoy material objects. But same time also we are not developing taste for Krishna Bhakti. So what? Sometimes even you have no propensity to enjoy material objects, material sense gratification objects, still you can find something is lack. Always in your heart you find something is lack. Dissatisfaction. Why? No, this is not a matter of this life. Many lives before we have a close contact, close connection with Maya and material objects. And senses have very close relationship with material objects. Therefore, Krishna Bhakti means even the Bhakti Yoga means we have to purify our senses. Prabhupada used to say, always we have to purify our senses. We think senses are perfect. Senses are still, although we are chanting, we are praying, we are serving, we are accepting prasadam, still our senses are not pure. When senses become pure, then we can realize what is real bhakti. So we are coming to this bhakti yoga only to purify our senses. And to purify our senses, mercy is required. Unless you achieve mercy from Guru and Vaishnavas, unless we got mercy from Guru and Vaishnavas, Sadhu, Guru and Vaishnavas, it is very difficult to perform bhakti. We have time, but mind, our tendency is not, how can you say, we are not developing our tendency to chant more rounds, to study Bhagavatam, hear Krishna Katha. No. We will not get, we usually, expression is not coming. Why? We have time. When people have time, immediately they are busy how to earn money. You can see outside. In India, you can see anytime people, if they have time, immediately they are doing some business, how to earn more money. So we have time. So when we have time, we can't use it in proper way. How to cultivate Krishna consciousness more and more. To cultivate Krishna consciousness, some strength is required. Strength is required because our senses are unpurified senses. With all these senses, very difficult to develop our attachment towards Krishna Bhakti. Very difficult. So some mercy is required from Sadhu, Guru and Vaishnavas. Only by this mercy potency, when our senses are purified, then we can realize. Therefore, this is process. Not you cannot say. You realize Dhruva Maharaj, how many months he achieved?
6 months.
Within 6 months. Within 6 months. But you compare to Dhruva Maharaj, you compare Dhruva Maharaj with Pitama Bhismadev. How many days? For Pitama Bhismadev, when he got mercy? End of his lifespan. Huh?
5 days, 4 days.
No. Pitama Bhismadev. when he was last time, when he was sleeping in arrow bed, then he got darshan of Krishna. But whole life he have faith, unflinching faith. Whole life he was cultivating Krishna consciousness. He's not, how can we say, hopeless. He don't feel hopeless any time. Although he was staying with Duryodhana, but always hopeful. Krishna assures our mercy towards me. He have this faith. So this is a process we are discussing. You see, different devotees, they got darshan, they got mercy from Krishna in different, how can you say, condition. We cannot say. You can see in Prahlad Maharaj's case, in Pandav's case, their life, Prahlad's life, full of suffering. Small guy, he's suffering. Pandavas, they're young guys, they're also suffering. Pitama Bhisma, old, he's also suffering. Different devotees, they have different exchange with Krishna. But from their life history, we have to realize, we have to keep patience. And same time, we have to continue our spiritual practice. Spiritual practice means this is different life. Material life is different, spiritual life is different. Spiritual life is totally different life. Because we are in material body, we have to cultivate spiritual life. Sometimes it looks like impossible because the body is material, everything is material. In your body, which thing is spiritual? You realize. Eye, nose, blood, urine, skin, hair, hand, leg. Which one is spiritual? Huh? Everything is material. Only one thing is spiritual. Soul. And which is spiritual? Very minute. Even we don't know. Where he is staying. Only we are accepting this knowledge from Bhagavad Gita, from Bhagavatam. Small spiritual part, only enlightening this body. And totally body is material. Everything, consciousness, mind, intelligence, science, body, everything material. So when we get spiritual power, when we spiritualize our body, then we can realize what is spiritual life. You know magnet? You know iron? Same iron, when always is staying nearby the magnet, then after 1, 2, 3 days, you just bring it. Then he accepting magnet quality. You don't know? Little bit. You keep it for a long time. He have power. He accepting. He accepting the qualities from magnet. More you close contact iron with magnet, more he extract his power. So our spiritual life is like that. More we contact with the persons, those have spiritual potency. Therefore, we are emphasis on Guru, emphasis on sadhus, emphasis on sadhu sanghas. We want to contact with some spiritual persons. Then we can get energy. There are principles, there are instructions. Without spiritual power, very difficult. It is not a, not a private education system. You can go to college, you can study some books, then you get certificate, then you can get a job. This is not a process like that. It's spiritual life. It is totally different. But you see, sometimes this same magnet, he have power. But iron is there. But iron not extracting power from magnet. Why? To extract power, iron should have some quality. But he should free from junks, rust. You know rust? Junks. When iron was in ore form, within the ground, it was not there. When he come out, by association of air and water, immediately rust came. Same thing happening to our body. We have power to accept some spiritual things because soul is there, super soul is there. But due to the association with material objects, not in this life, it is just like, how can you say, like coatings. You understand coatings? Like one layer after layer, layer after layer, layer after layer. All these impressions with your senses, with your mind, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. We are realizing, any devotee asks to any devotee, they know what is material life. Anyone knows how this body is cause of suffering, how this material life is cause of a suffering. But still, consciousness is not coming. Spiritual consciousness is not coming. Not easy. Many lifetimes we have same impressions, material impressions, like over coatings over mind, senses, consciousness, intelligence, everything. So it is just like, although a living body, but actually materially by how can you say, by the influence of material nature, it is just like a dead body. Dead for spiritual work and living for material work. You see, when we want to do some material works, immediately we are become very, how can you say, qualified, prompt. We got some energy. Senses. You can see when someone watching TV, you don't feel tired. When you saw mobiles, you don't feel tired because senses have same propensity. Immediately got material energies. He has some power. He have power only for material energies. For spiritual energies, he just like dead. He feel like dead. I am dead. Yeah. You can see when we are in material life. You can see when we are in material life. You can see material people. Whole life they are suffering. Even for one day in Sunday they are going to park. They are feel so happy. Huh? They are going to park. I saw yesterday. They are so happy just for one day. Whole 6 days they are working like us. For one day they are free. They feel so happy. We are not feeling such. 6 days we are suffering. One day we are coming to temple. We are feeling such like that. Oh, Krishna, I came to the temple. No. We feel like everything feel like burden in spiritual life. Everything is very heavy for us. Because it's due to the old material contaminations. Thousands of our previous life, many lives, all these propensities are there. Therefore, for spiritual activities, we looks like dead. Forcefully we are doing. Sometimes forcefully we are doing because we already know what is simple activities, what is pious activities, what is hell, what is heaven. We know everything. So no spontaneous affection, love. This is the problem. Because what we can do. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, what a jiva can do, what a conditioned soul can do, only he can develop one thing, desire. In our hand, only one thing is there. We have to develop a sincere, pure desire. Krishna, Prabhupada, Gurudev, I want to serve you, but I am helpless. Only one thing in our hand. If you find what is our qualification? What is our qualification? To serve Guru and Krishna. Mind is, you know mind, what is mind? Mind is crazy. Mind is just like crazy. So what is our qualification? So this is actually real qualification. Only sincerely praying and developing a desire how to serve Guru and Krishna. And to serve Guru and Krishna, we want some spiritual power. Unless this spiritual power comes from spiritual master, Vaishnavas, Paramparas, Acharyas, Very difficult to continue spiritual practice. This is not a theoretical like you can say university life or school life or college life. No, this is not like that. This is spiritual education. Teachings is total beyond of material nature, and we are within the material nature. It is, sometimes we want to help others, we are preaching, but actually the fact is, this is fact. Someone may admit or not admit. This teaching is not for everyone. No. This teaching is not for everyone. Acharyas they are very broad-minded. They are, how can you say, they are embodiment of mercy. Therefore they said, okay, you preach, so make the whole world Vaikuntha. Actually, it is their position. But in bare fact, if you realize, you see how many devotees you can find in our ISKCON. How many you can say senior devotees? Where they are now? Many preachers are there. Where they are now? Many devotees still they are not associating. Many devotees they are already initiated, not chanting. Many devotees they are chanting, they are doing some job, they are not associating with anyone, not coming to temple. You can see many varieties. How can you say? Like many varieties you can see. To whom we can blame? To whom we can blame? We cannot blame anyone. Can't blame anyone. Someone have to work, someone have to take care of his children, and someone have to also finish his rounds. Many problems, sometimes body problems, sometimes this problem, sometimes that problem. So if you scrutinizely analyze, where is the problem? When Prabhupada giving lectures, you can hear Prabhupada's lecture. Prabhupada saying, always Prabhupada repeating, Hare Krishna, to become a devotee is very easy. Chant Hare Krishna. Chant and be happy. What Prabhupada saying is fact. This is Prabhupada's level. Chant Hare Krishna, chanting 16 rounds, we think this is the biggest burden in our life. Happy task in our life. 16 rounds. But when Prabhupada is saying, it is their standard, their vision. Just like you are a teacher and some student is there. When you are teaching, how you feel? You are a bogus. You are not studying. Teacher is feeling like that. But student is a big burden. Student is not on that level. Teacher is on that level. Practical secret is there. We cannot blame general devotees, and we cannot blame procedure, we cannot blame our parampara, we cannot blame our acharyas. But to become a devotee, bona fide devotee, Prabhupada always used to mention in Srimad Bhagavatam, to become a bona fide devotee of the Lord is not at all easy. If someone is a particular what is there, means is not very knowledgeous and not detachment, is not sincere, to become a bona fide devotee is not easy. So where our time? And if we have time, mind is not cooperating, body is not cooperating. So if we consider all our points, why a conditioned soul feel helpless? Even a bright path, in night time, if there is no light, then it is very difficult to walk. But in daytime, sun is there. But still someone free to feel very, how can I say, very hard to walk. So like that, it's spiritual pathways is just like bright light. But why it looks so hard for us? Why? Some qualification required also. Because everything like we are discussing, for spiritual aspect point of view, our body is totally dead. Not active at all. So we want some strength from Sadhu, Guru and Vaishnavas. Therefore we are serving. Unless we serve Guru and Krishna in simple heart, with love and affection, will not get any strength. Actually, service will give you strength, and by this strength you can chant nicely. Therefore, how many times Prabhupada written to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Gurudev, how can I please you? 3 times repeated. Prabhupada always write down to Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. How can I please you? I want some service. And always, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, Prabhupada always saying one thing: just go to West and preach Krishna consciousness. So when we follow Sadhuguru's instruction in simple heart and we serve according to our capacity, not how can I say, don't become miser in service. Many variety of misers. You understand? To whom we say miser? Miser. Kripan. If someone is not donate, we say he's miser. Huh? Not giving money, we say he's a miser person. Here also miser. You have strength, but you are not doing service. He's also miser. He will not get mercy. You have strength. You can do some service. You have power to do some service. You are working for your house, for your wife, for your children. Why not you are? For Guru and Krishna. Unless you serve Guru and Krishna, you will not get strength, spiritual strength. Therefore, in our procedure, we are always, you see Prabhupada's purport, and Gita, Bhagavatam, Prabhupada always giving one thing: following the instruction of a bona fide spiritual master is the secret and success of spiritual life. One thing Prabhupada always repeating. Why? Because according to our mind, body, senses, position, condition, we can perform Krishna bhajan. Pure Krishna bhakti, to perform pure Krishna bhakti is very difficult. Because this is all spiritual activities, and our body, our senses is within 3 modes of material nature. We want to go beyond 3 modes of material nature. Therefore, some strength is required. How much strength required? How much strength required? Under whose condition 3 modes of material nature is working? Under whose control? Maya's control. Maya controlling 3 modes of material nature. You see in Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada, Maya controlling 3 modes of material nature, and we want to defeat 3 modes of material nature. That means we must have a power to defeat Maya. We must have power to defeat Maya. And Maya is whose potency? Mama Maya Durattvaya. Mama Maya Durattvaya. Mame vaje prapadyante. We want to defeat Maya, but Maya is Krishna's energy. Then how can we defeat Krishna's energy? Therefore, you can see everyone saying, "Oh, I am in Maya, I am in Maya." Okay, if you are in Maya, just come out. No, he know what is Maya, but he have no power to defeat Maya. Everyone know. Prabhuji, I am in Maya, what to do? Okay, you know you are in Maya, come out. Get out from Maya. Possible? No, because this is Krishna's energy. You don't think Maya is Maya have no power. Mama Maya, Krishna demanding, this is my Maya. This is Krishna's Maya. That means we know what is Maya, but we have no strength to defeat Maya. This is our condition. So to defeat Maya, which potency is required? Krishna's potency come through Guru. So unless this potency, spiritual potency come, we can't defeat Maya. It is not how can you say? He did job. Therefore we are serving, we are praying. Why we are so attached to Parampara, Guru, Sadhu, Acharyas? Why? just to get some spiritual strength to defeat this Maya. We know what is Maya and how Maya creating problems in our life. We know. We know very well. But we have no power. To defeat Maya, we want some power. And Maya, oh, how can you say? He have some power like magical power. Maya have power. You understand magic? You know magic in India? Here also magic? Huh? In India you can see, they can show you hand like that. And after clapping 3 times, they can give you nice laddu. Take laddu like that. You say in a train, they're doing like that immediately. And they show you, okay, you see, how much rupees? Is 10 rupees. Then clapping the hand, immediately they can show you 20 rupees. This is magic. So Maya have also magic power. Maya have magic power. Maya drugs. Prabhupada mentioning. Maya is so powerful. At any moment, a conditioned soul may fall down. We should not worry for that. Sometimes we are astonished. Oh, he was a devotee, but he fell down. Prabhupada mentioning already. At any moment, Prabhupada said, don't be proud for your position. At any moment, you may fall down from your position. Maya is so powerful. Magical power. Maya has magical power. Where this lila was there? In Chaitanya Charitamrita. You know, when Mahaprabhu was in South India, with Mahaprabhu, Kala Krishna Das was there. Mahaprabhu's servant. Mahaprabhu don't want servant. He don't like servant. If some servant is there, he is always creating hindrance in your mood. You want water, he will give you milk. You want rice, he will give you paratha or chapati, puri. Mahaprabhu don't want. Chanting here. If you are alone, okay, you chant. Up to you like. You sleep and wake up, but if servant is there, Maharaj, take prasad, do these things. Always creating hindrance. Mahaprabhu said, I don't want servant. But Nityananda Prabhu said, Mahaprabhu, you have to take someone as servant, because when you are chanting, how? You are dancing sometimes. So you are chanting, you are dancing. You have, Kamandalu, water pot. Who will carry water pot for you? Who will carry coffin and dress for you? Mahaprabhu said, okay, but you just give me one servant who is very simple. Servant should be simple. Simple-hearted person. Then all combine, they discuss each other and finalize. We will send Kala Krishna Das. He is very simple, he is Brahman. Very simple Brahman. And he is simple Brahman. He serves so nicely. But when Mahaprabhu in South India, so Bhattathalis are there. Bhattathalis means, how can you say, gypsy lady. They have groups. They are allured by their cars to different, how can you say, different men. They want to increase their groups. And they, Kala Krishna Das, morning time when Mahaprabhu wake up and saw Kala Krishna Das is not with Mahaprabhu. He was with gypsy woman. Then Mahaprabhu became astonished. My servant, you see, what happening to Mahaprabhu's servant? Krishna's servant, Maya took Krishna's servant. Who is powerful? You see. To teach us. And Krishna searching, where is my servant? Maya already took. Just realize the magical power of Maya to teach us Mahaprabhu, to become a serious devotee. Mahaprabhu taught us. You see, that is going on. And when Mahaprabhu finishing chanting, he don't find out Kala Krishna Das. Kala Krishna Das with Bhattatharis. And when Mahaprabhu went, and told, hey, you just return my servant. He's my servant. You are sannyasi, I am also sannyasi. Mahaprabhu told. I have no home, no wealth, and you are also like that. You have no home. You know Bhattadharis? No, you don't know. In India, you can find. They have some polythenes. They have wife, children, everything. But they have no fixed house. They are moving from one place to another, one place to another. They have some tents, plastic tents. They put anywhere. With 5-6 bamboos, they make one house. They can live there. And their main business with their girls, women, they are collecting money. Yeah. So Mahaprabhu's servant Kala Krishnadas, he was with them. Mahaprabhu said, you are also sannyasi, I am also sannyasi. I have no house, nothing else. You are also like sannyasi. So please, allow my servant to serve me. Why are you keeping my servant? And they want to beat Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They all came to attack Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So they want to attack Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but all the swords, sticks, everything fall down on their own head. Then they understand, oh, maybe this sannyasi knows some magic power. He has some magical power. Then Mahaprabhu just catch up tightly Sikha Kala Krishna Das and bring him. You see, Maya is so powerful, even Krishna went to camp of Maya. You understand? And in that purport, Prabhupada Maharaj mentioned. What to speak of others? You see, even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's servant is allured by Maya. So Maya is very powerful. So to defeat Maya, we want some spiritual power, strength. We want some strength. This is not a proper idea. What we have. Okay, you are a learned person. You are a very religious minded person. You have nice qualities. You don't think by all these qualities you can cultivate Krishna consciousness. It is different. Spiritual, especially bhajan path, is totally different. We can lead our spiritual path only by mercy. Power from Guru, Parampara, Acharyas, from Krishna. Otherwise it is not easy. Not at all easy. As we discussed, whole body is material. Whole body is material. Activities. Our activities, spiritual activities, looks like spiritual. Outwardly looks like spiritual. Inside, consciousness is material. Not material. When you are hungry, you are serving deity. You feel hungry, but you are worshipping. Where is your mind? Mind is in kitchen or in prasadam, but you are serving. Where is your mind? You are there. So if you scrutinizely analyze everything, then we can find. Actually, it is not possible for us to cultivate Krishna consciousness unless you get strength. In that bhajan, one bhajan is there. Maya se kariya jaya chada na jay sadhu guru kripa bina nahi kaupay. It is not easy to defeat Maya. Maya se kariya jaya chada na jay. We think, okay, I can now conquer Maya. No. It is not easy. Sadhu, where is way? How can we defeat Maya? Sadhu, Guru, Kripa, Vina, Nahi Kaupaya. Without mercy, there is no other way. Without mercy from Sadhu and Guru, there is no other way to defeat Maya. Unless we defeat Maya, how can we perform bhajan, pure bhajan? Cannot do it. Maya has immense power, strength to defeat us. By only one glance, defeat. Your mind, you can't say. Even many learned persons, one story was there. Jagannath story. He was always in Puri. He was Jagannath devotee, but within Jagannath temple, from first chapter to 18th chapter, he complete whole Bhagavad Gita. Then he came to his house. Then he can take bath, take some prasadam. Unless he complete Bhagavad Gita, never return from temple. Usually, this is his, how can you say, everyday duty, everyday duty like that. Total complete Bhagavad Gita. Reciting Bhagavad Gita. So once, when he was reading this verse, which verse? Daivihesa gunamai mama maya duratva. He created doubt. Who is powerful? Krishna is powerful or Maya is powerful? Why Krishna praising his Maya? Mama Maya duratva. Very difficult. Very difficult to defeat Maya. And only one way. Mameva je prapadyanti maya metam taranti. One who surrender at my lotus feet, only he can conquer Maya. He created doubt. Maybe, I think, maybe Vasudev written this thing. This Brahman thought like that. Krishna never spoke of this slokas, this verse. He think like that. He created doubt. How Maya is so powerful? I don't understand. Krishna is powerful. Maya is not very powerful. Because he created doubt towards Bhagavad Gita, Krishna saw his Maya's power. So one day, you can, if you go to Puri, you can see Markandeya Sarovar is there. One big, how can I say, big pond. It's called Markandeya Sarovar. Markandeya Rishi perform austerity there. Big pond is there. His duty is usually taking bath there, in that pond. His house is nearby this pond. And when he, you know in India how they are bathing? They are just paying obeisances and drowning in the water. 3 times, 4 times, then they just clean their body. Then they come out. So when he drowned in Markandeya Sarovar and came out, not in Puri, he came out in Kasi. How far distance? Where is Puri and where is Varanasi? More than, how can I say, more than 1,000 kilometers, like that. More than, not 2,000 kilometers. Delhi 3,000 kilometers. Looks like 2,000 kilometers. He just drowned in Markandeya Sarovar and wake up in Kasi, Manikarnika Ghat. One ghat is there, near Ganga. He took bath in Puri and came out in Ganga. And he had 3-4 children, wife, he was a grasta. But when he came out in Ganga water in Varanasi, he forgot everything. He forgot everything. He don't know. He's like alone. He was moving here and there. And one Brahman find out. Brahman came to know he looks like a new person and very young. And he was also Brahman. And this Brahman had no son. This Brahman had no son, only one daughter. And this Brahmin, the old Brahmin in Varanasi, asking many questions. Hey, who are you? You see, Maya have such power. Only he want to know Maya's potency. He drowned once in Puri. Now he is in Varanasi and he forgot everything. Old Brahman is asking, what is your name? He forgot everything. What is your father's name? Where are you? He forgot everything. Then Brahman said, he is a very simple guy. I have no son. I will bring him to my house. I will marry this guy with my daughter. Then Brahman made arrangement, he married there. In Varanasi, they have 3-4 children. In Puri, before he had 3-4 children. Wife is waiting. And there in Varanasi, within 3-4 years, then 3 children. Then in another day, he was taking bath in Ganga, just drowning once there, again in Puri. After 3-4 years. Then Brahman start to search. Where is this Brahman? Where is this Brahman? Otherwise they think Brahman passed through his body. My daughter became widow and can't find out. Everyone is crying. Sons are crying, daughters are crying. My father just passed his body in Ganga. But after 2-3 months, many visitors come from Varanasi to Puri. They found out, hey, we saw this Brahman in Varanasi, he is here. When they return, they inform to Brahman, hey, you just go, you can see. How can you say in English? You're like, son-in-law, your son-in-law in Puri. Then Brahman, with his daughter, with granddaughters, grandsisters, they bring everything, they come to Puri. When they came to Puri, they find out, anyhow they find out. And sons, daughters, they are just crying, oh father, you are father. He said, I am not your father. I am not your father. My children are there. You see, he is my daughter. She is my daughter. He is my son. She is my wife. Who are you? Then old Brahman is crying, wife is crying, wife from Varanasi. She is crying, sons are crying, daughters are crying. And they arrange a big meeting. You see what Maya is doing. Because he created doubt. How Maya is so powerful than Krishna. Maya have some power. He can create so many, not some power as Krishna, but for us, he can do so many things. He can do so many things. He may smash our life. You cannot recognize whether this is good for me or this is bad for me. Once he controls us, he can do anything. We can't say anything. Then in Puri, the old Brahman from Varanasi arranging a big meeting. So within that meeting, everyone asking to this old Brahman, what is your complaint? No, he is my daughter-in-law. So, son-in-law. So please, he was in Varanasi, married in Varanasi. You see, these are 3 sons, 2 sons, 1 daughter, wife is. But he is not recognized. But in Puri, all Brahmins start to laugh. He said, no, this is not possible. We know this Brahman. He was always in the Puri temple. Every day he was reading Bhagavad Gita. 4 years passed. He was married already in Varanasi. He have 3 sons. But all Brahmins saying, no. Every day we saw. He was always in Puri temple, always reading Bhagavad Gita. What you are saying, this is not true. Then old Brahman start to cry, no, it is not false. You see, wife also crying. Son, daughter also saying, no, he's our father. Then all are in doubt. What is the real fact? Then they ask to Brahman, this young Brahman, Puri Brahman, please, you speak the bare truth, bare fact. Then he start to pray to Jagannath, why this is happening? I never left Puri, Jagannath Puri. I was always in Puri. I am chanting, I am reciting Bhagavad Gita, just making some prasadam. I maintain my family. But why this Brahman from Kashi is saying, I married to his daughter, I have son, I have... Why is saying like that? Then when he is meditating, then this thing is coming. Because when he was reading Bhagavad Gita, he creating doubt. Maya, how Maya is so powerful than Krishna? Then he said, to the Brahman, to all these, how can you say, members present there, this is fact. Because I create doubt towards Maya. I create doubt towards Maya. How Maya is so powerful? Now I am realizing in my life, Maya is so powerful. Even I went to Varanasi. I married there. I have 3 children, but I forgot everything. But sometime I was also in Puri. So don't think Maya have no power. We cannot conquer Maya. We have no power. And Prabhupada used to say, what is Maya? What is Maya? Generally, according to our Vaishnava term, for man, woman is Maya. For woman, man is Maya. But actually, Prabhupada giving one very simple definition. Maya means if some activities, by which activities we forget Krishna, by which relation we just forget Krishna, we are not realizing, we are not serving Krishna, that is Maya. If someone is very attached to sleeping, eating, he may not be married, he may be brahmachari. He may be brahmachari, he is not married. But he is always thinking about nice eating, nice sleeping. He is also in Maya. Not serving Guru and Krishna is Maya. According to our capacity. This is Maya. Maya means when we are not remembering Krishna, when our activities is not focusing on Krishna Seva, this is Maya. What we are doing in our life. If this is not, how can we say, it's based on Guru Krishna's pleasure, this is Maya. This is Maya. Simple. Only it does not mean for woman and man. No. Anything. He may be sannyasi, he may be brahmachari, he may be vanaprasthi, but he just enjoying. He is also in Maya. Maya means not reminding Krishna's seva, Guru Krishna's seva. Not using our proper intelligent, proper, how can you say, capacities, money, whatever we have in Guru Krishna's service. This is Maya. And we can't conquer Maya without Sadhu Guru's mercy. Without Nityananda Prabhu's mercy. Very difficult. Because we want some power. We want some power. And without this spiritual power, very difficult. Very actually practical, we can say it is impossible to continue spiritual life. Impossible sometimes. Like some trees there, you planted some tree but not giving water. What will happen? It will die. Or sometimes you can see, if you're not giving water, sometimes very thin, not giving fruits and flower. You can see many trees. They are not giving fruits and flowers, and very thin. Our spiritual life is like that. If you not get spiritual strength, we may continue due to our previous sukrutis, past life sukrutis, we may continue our spiritual life, but fruit and flower would not come. This is practical things. You can see many devotees are there. For many years they are devotees. But you can't find a spiritual bliss, spiritual strength. Just like due to their previous sukrutis, they have something, they are continuing their spiritual life. But progressing, advancing in spiritual life, it depends on spiritual strength from Sadhu and Guru. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Chakravarti Thakur, Gati na gati kutopi yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado yasya prasadena gati kutopi. There is no other way. Why is it? No other way. Only by Sadhuguru's mercy. And this is only our hope. Only hope. Therefore, we are very inclined to our parampara system. How to serve Prabhupada, how to serve Acharyas, how to please Guru. We are always focusing on that. And what we like, actually, this is not devotional. What we like, sometimes we like this thing, again we change our mind. I like cooking, sometimes no, I like that. That worship. Sometimes no, I like book distribution. I like this thing, I like that thing. All these activities, spiritual activities, whatever spiritual activity we are performing, it should be for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. And if they will please, then we can get strength, spiritual strength. Then we can continue spiritual life. Otherwise, it is we can say it is like an official life. Official life. Official life, you understand? Artificial and also official life. Official life, you don't understand? You are not doing some job, in office?
No, office.
Office. You are going to office? Not with love. You have to go, okay, 10 to 4. Always watching. Watch. 3:45. Oh, after 15 minutes, entry. When someone doing job in his office, you have no love. As a matter, you have to do. You have love when you are doing something? No. No. Everyone wants, okay, I'll work less and get payment more. No one wants. They have no specific love for work. This is office, okay. So spiritual activities, that is not like that. It should be spontaneous. This is for Krishna, this is for Guru. You must have some active relation. You understand? Active relation. Like you have mobile phone, but SIM is there, battery is there, but your SIM is not active. Active. If SIM is not active, call will not go. That is going on. You have mobile, you have SIM, you can see the tower notifications, but call will not go because you are not activated. You are not activated with with their companies. Therefore, always notification coming. Active your mobile, active your antivirus. Coming or not? Active your antivirus. If you don't active, then virus will come. This is going on. So we always, this is active life. This is not for dead body actually. We are dead. But we want to serve. We want to serve Krishna. He's not dead. He's always fresh. Always fresh. It's the life of, life of all souls. To serve means you have to become active. Always be active. In your computer you see. If you upload, you download. I don't know all these things. If you download, antivirus, after 7 days, it will show notification. Hey, active it. If you don't active, then antivirus will come. Spiritual life is like that. Always active. Then you are protected. Active means sadhu, guru's instruction and his service. This is a real activities. This is real activities. More you incline to seva, towards sadhu and guru, focus on their service, more you active in spiritual life. And then you can get some mercy. Mercy, where you can get mercy? What is mercy really? What is mercy? To feeding Vaishnavas? If you think feeding Vaishnavas is mercy, then you go to Vrindavan, you can see they are feeding also. Puri, halwa, come. How can you get mercy from Vaishnavas? How can you get mercy from Sadhu and Guru? When you serve without duplicity, with simple heart, you serve to Sadhu and Guru, then you can get mercy. This is the way how to get mercy. Simple way. Therefore, why Prabhupada opening so many temples? When he came to West, why opening so many temples? He can give initiation, he can give beads. Okay, you go, you do your job and chant 600. When Prabhupada was there, 90% devotees was staying in temple. 10% devotees were staying in outside. Now 10% devotees, less than 10% devotee is staying in temple. 90% outside. Prabhupada don't allow them. Stay here. Even your grastas, do some job. Take some lakshmi. Take prasadam. But you have to serve Krishna. Unless you serve, you can get mercy. Unless you get mercy, you cannot fight with Maya. Maya will defeat you. And you cannot continue your spiritual practice. Very difficult. Maya is very powerful. Magical potency. You will think, okay, I will defeat. And when you defeat yourself, Maya will defeat you, even you don't know. You have hope, okay, I will defeat. Maya have many tricks. Within 1 second, you will defeat you. Very powerful. So we want to be protected. Friends, huh? Boundaries. Walls, friends. You see, when government putting some valuable flowers, gardens, parks, always nice friends, walls. So the life is like that. You want to serve Krishna, you have to protect it with friends, walls, boundaries. And this seva, Sadhu Guru seva, association with Vaishnavas, this is like boundaries. Otherwise, anytime, Maya can defeat us. And Maya does not mean only attached towards woman or man or money. This is also Maya. We can chant properly, we cannot serve properly. We will not get some inspiration to serve Vaishnavas, to serve Parampara, to serve Acharyas. We will not get some inspiration from our inside. So thank you. So we have to discuss some question and answer. Therefore I want to stop here. So if you have some question, you may ask. Yeah, we discuss. Yeah.
You sometimes emphasize that it's important to establish this relationship with Guru. First establish with Guru and then with Krishna. What is this effect by establishing your relationship with Guru? Is it that inspiration comes to chant and to perform devotional service? What is the effect of establishing the...
Now, directly a conditioned soul cannot establish the relationship with Krishna. Because you don't know when we are in bodily condition of why Guru is required. First you have to understand. Why we are serving Krishna through Guru. What is the problem? We can serve Krishna directly. Why through Guru? Guru is not a teacher. Prabhupada always a spiritual master. Not teacher. Like in your university, when teacher teaching, sometimes someone hearing, someone not hearing. And teacher is not too worried for that. He just complete his class and going. So after your university, you have any relationship with your teacher? No. He is in one way, we are in one way. But he is spiritual master. Even you go to Golok Vrindavan, still you have to serve your spiritual master there. Spiritual master means a conditioned soul and Krishna. Within the conditioned soul and Krishna, spiritual master is there. His duty to establish the relation. What is relation? Relation means first Sambandha Gyan. Sambandha. That is called relation. In three tattva, In devotional life, a devotional path, we have three tattva. First one is sambandha, second one is abhidya, third one is prayoja. First relation. Just like you are Dutch, huh? You are Dutch. When you are flying, you find out another person. He is speaking with Dutch. Dutch language. He is talking Dutch language. Immediately you develop attention. Oh, he is also a Dutch person. Oh, you are from Rotterdam. Oh, I am also from Rotterdam. Immediately you see relation start. Even body relation you see, when we found ourselves same country, same place, immediately we feel some attraction. So conditioned soul, he have no attraction towards Krishna. He have no attraction. He has always worried about his body, home, her, wife, children. So how can he chant Krishna? So if he will worship Krishna, he will chant Krishna according to his own way. Sometimes he can chant, sometimes he can 5 rounds, 3 rounds, 2 rounds. And what is its important? Why I will serve Krishna? That he have to know. So he have relation, a conditioned soul have a relation with body. And body, home, heart, everything. And Guru's duty to bring this conditioned soul and use in Krishna service. Because he have no propensity to serve Krishna. He want to serve his body and body relations. And Guru's duty, initiation does not mean only give mantra. Then we are like karmakandis. Like in India you can see, they are only give mantra. And once a year they will come, they will take some bhikya, give some money. Here initiation means, when you take initiation means now this is Guru's responsible and from disciples responsible. Both have responsible. What is responsible? Guru's responsible to impact knowledge upon the disciple how he can develop relationship with Krishna. This is Guru's duty. You can see before Arjuna act whimsically, before Mahabharata, what he was, you want? He said proposing something to Krishna, Krishna help. But when he said, Krishna, I want to become disciple, then Krishna said, then you have to follow my order. 18 days, Arjuna have to follow Krishna. He was how can you say, expert fighter. He have all weapons. But without consulting Krishna, he cannot use one weapon. Because he don't know whether all these weapons can help me or not. So a conditioned soul cannot serve Krishna directly. Why? Because he have attachment towards Maya. He have attached towards Maya. Maya means home, heart, money, everything. So he have no relationship with Krishna. Krishna is my only object of love. Therefore, Guru's duty, by speaking Krishna Katha, by engaging in Krishna service, to develop his consciousness that Krishna is my only permanent relation. Then you can serve. Like we are discussing. When you know, oh, he's from Dutch, I am from Dutch. Oh, we are same country. Then you go, okay, you take this tea or coffee. Immediate relation start. Without you recognize who is Krishna, how can you serve him? And even you serve for some material benefit, not for his pleasure. Not for his pleasure. When I was returning from Tenerife to here, Holland, one Mataji was there, one woman and one man. Anyhow, they sit each other, they're close to each other, they're talking. This Mataji, I don't know, this was like, how can you say, wine, beer. She was drinking, some smell was coming. And they discussed with each other and she asked, where you are going? Oh, I am going to Amsterdam. Oh, you are going? I am from Amsterdam. Okay, you take some beer. Immediately, with some water, she just giving. You might drink. Then this man, he also start to drink. But who buy this wine? Who buy this beer? Women. But now they have some relation that we are from one place. Okay, you take it. Immediately develop some tendency to serve. You cannot serve someone unless some relation is there. Why we are serving our children? Why we are serving our wife? Why we are serving our father? Is our relation. From bodily conscious we are discussing, oh, he is my body, father, he is my mother, I married, she is my wife, he is my children. Then we are serving. Unless you understand relationship, you cannot serve. And this is Guru's business, to establish relation. How can you establish relation? Impacting knowledge. Because disciples' nature to attach towards Maya, and Guru's nature to cut down. How you will cut down? You have no other weapon. You have no other weapon to cut down the attachment, because the attachment is inside. You cannot go to some doctor, he can make operation and cut off your attachments. Attachments, strong attachments in our mind, in our heart. So only by repeating from Shastra, Sadhu, Guru's instruction, and when disciple continuously hear all these things, then he develop, how can you say, attachment towards Krishna. When he develop attachment towards Krishna, immediately he can develop detachment towards Maya. We have a misconception. We want to give up, how can you say, give up relationship with Maya. But you cannot give up relationship with Maya. You cannot detach with Maya unless you attach with Krishna. Therefore, this is Guru's business. Many people are suffering. But why they are not going to temple? Why they are not going to church? They are suffering. They are fed up in their material life. But why they are not attached? Some person is required who knows who is Krishna. He will just engage and cut off his attachments towards material objects and sometimes engaging in Krishna service. Therefore, we can directly serve Krishna. We don't know how to please him, who is Krishna, how to please him, or how to always think about Krishna. We don't know. Therefore, Guru is required. Okay, Mataji can speak, then you can speak. Huh?
Prabhu in Puri, he was reading Bhagavad Gita daily, and was this that his attachment to Krishna was less, or that he has
No, this is just like Leela.
desire?
No,
Or
just
it is a Leela?
this is just like Leela. How Maya is very powerful. Because when he was reading, he creating doubt. Why Krishna praising his Maya? Why he praising his Maya? But when Krishna is saying, Ananyas Chintan, Aranya Cheta Satatam Yoman Smarati Nitya Tasyaham Sulabam Partham Nitya Juktasya Jogina. One who constantly always thinking about me, for that person to achieve me is very easy. Sulabam. Here Krishna is saying Sulabam, very easy. But there is saying to cross over, to defeat Maya is very difficult. Therefore, great doubt. Then Krishna showing his some Jagannath showing some Leela. You see how Maya is powerful. He can make you forget everything. Very powerful. You know what to speak about others. 12 places we are performing, we are discussing, we are performing Tila. We are Vaishnavas. We should not speak lie. We should not create some duplicitous things. We should not fight with each other. We should not give troubles to others. We know. We are Vaishnavas, we are putting tilaks. We forgot everything. What is our duty? How to serve? Everything. Maya is so powerful. Because this unless you get spiritual power, very difficult to realize our own position. Therefore, we have to develop our inclinedness towards service, towards sadhu and gurus. their instructions, acharyas, how to please Prabhupada, then we can get some strength. That strength, you can continue spiritual.
So this strength is enough, or is it like also required to have this physical association? So what is like more important, like this, getting this strength, or to associate, like physical?
Now physical is both, two things are there. If someone is not serious, even if physically associate with his guru, if he is not serious, he will not get, how can you say, benefit. He cannot get benefit so much because he is not serious. He is hearing so much, but he is not practicing. He is not practicing. His mood is different. It depends on sincerity. It depends on sincerity. How he is sincere. Prabhupada used to say, unless one is sincere, three things Prabhupada mentioned. One is, if someone is not sincere, self-control, another one is there. If someone is not self-control, not sincere,
Obedient.
and obedient, he cannot serve his spiritual master. He must be obedient, and sincerity must be there. Prabhupada told all these things. Sincere, obedient, and self-control. Three things. So it does not depend on association. Like our Gurudev used to say, I am not associating with my spiritual master so much, but I am trying to please my spiritual master. I try, I effort, all energies, how to please Prabhupada. Prabhupada never associated with Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur so much because most of the time he was busy in his job. Only by through later. Only one thing, how can I please my spiritual master? And how can I please my spiritual master and parampara to Krishna? If someone is very sincere, then Krishna will help. Krishna will help. It depends on sincerity. Yeah, therefore in our parampara, Vani Seva is more important than Bhakti Seva. Following spiritual master's instruction is more important than serving personally. Because when you are serving personally, if you are not qualified, you will commit offense. You will create doubts. But in our parampara, we are always continuing one service. That is Vani Seva. Gurudev's instruction. This is important. Therefore, we are always hearing and praying in front of Prabhupada. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Karya Aikya Ar Na Karya Manyasa. Two things are there. Vidhi is there, Nished is there. Always in Shastra, two things is there. Vidhi. Vidhi means you have to do. And Nished, don't do. Like in our movement, we have Vidhi and Nished before initiation. What is Vidhi? 6th round, we have to chant. 6th round, we have to study Bhagavad Gita, Tilak, we have to serve spiritual. All are Vidhis. And Nished, don't do. For regulatory principles. So in service, in Guru service, also same thing. Vidhi and Nished. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Karya Aikya. This is Vani Sevas. So always meditate. What Gurudev have told me. Okay, I will do these things. And Ar Na Karya Manyasa. This is Nished. Don't think, don't try to put other things in your mind except Guru's instruction. Ar Na, this is Nished. And this is our problem now, where sometimes we are following spiritual master, and sometimes we are thinking, oh, Shastra is saying this thing. This Maharaj is saying this thing. This Maharaj is saying this thing. No, what my Gurudev told, I have to do this thing. First, Ar Na Karya Manyasa. This is most important. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes the gurus have so many disciples.
Yeah.
And how to follow.
No, this is now always a problem. We can't. But when gurus have many disciples, practically this is a problem for disciples. Because if he is not serious, he is Kanishta Adhikari, he cannot follow his guru. Constant association is required. And if he is not qualified actually, he is not, how can you say, it's like Kanishta Adhikari. For Kanishta Adhikari, unless he constant associate, he cannot understand all these things. Because anyhow he is Kanishta Adhikari stage, he will attach towards Maya. So if you have many disciples, generally when we have many disciples, we have no specific instructions. Okay, you chant 16 rounds, follow 4 principles, and serve Prabhupada.
Well, it looked like the system is like changing. Like Gurudev was always stressing, come to Bhubaneswar, stay in my association. But it looks like now, like it
According to time, place, and circumstances.
becomes a different.
Yeah, because whenever you see, I'm not just criticizing anyone. According to time, place, and circumstances, we have to see many things. In any company, you can see, in any company you go, they're always checking their qualities, quality checks. They're checking their qualities. Just like this microphone company. Be producing many phones. But specific, they have engineer groups, they're checking always qualities, whether quality is good or not. Otherwise company will blame. They're not stressing on quantities. And this is fact in material field. In also spiritual, when you increase qualities, you cannot maintain qualities. Very difficult. I know, perfectly I know. Like we have Tata company, you know Tata? In India, big car company, Tata. Tata Steel, everything Tata. Tata Steel, Tata, now flight, everything Tata. He's not doing anything. He's just giving his brand to big companies, owners. Okay, you take my brand. But he have some engineers who is always checking qualities. Okay, you took my brand to produce this fan. Okay, Tata fan, you are using my brand, but my engineer will check your quality, whether you are maintaining this quality or not. Otherwise, Tata will blame. They are checking qualities. Otherwise, they will cancel their license, their conditions. So when we are creating new, you see, when Buddha was there, at that time not so many devotees in ISKCON. Now preaching is going on. Center is always expanding. Everyone is preaching. We are inviting devotees. But now it is, and all Prabhupada's disciples, they are going to world. They cannot travel so much. They are not going to world. And this is a fact. Disciple always incline towards Guru. If it not towards God, brother. If my Gurudev said, okay, I will follow. So they are world. They cannot travel so much. If still they are traveling. But all we are expanding. Now. Then it is who's responsible? Therefore in Odisha I am always saying, okay, you are preaching. This is good. But be ready. You are responsible for all these devotees. Because you are bringing all these devotees. Who will take care? Because Prabhupada's disciples are now old. Then you yourself become perfect. Then you preach them. By your association, at least they can continue their spiritual life. Because they are old, they have to chant their whole life. They are serving Prabhupada disciples. They have to chant. But they can do, because all we are putting our effort to expanding society. And this is also purpose of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In one side, if you see, they will go to hell. all these peoples, if they will not do Krishna consciousness, they will go to hell. Better they should come, at least they go to heaven. But to achieve pure devotional service, association is required. Perfect. Otherwise, why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, "Wo sisya na karive, wo shastra kalabhyasa kabhu na karive." Don't accept many disciples. And second, don't practice many shastras. Don't practice many shastras and many acts, musics. This is not also good. If you know tabla, harmonium, piano, everything, you cannot do anything because everyone will call you. Oh, come, Sunday come, Monday come, Tuesday come, Wednesday come. You can't do your job. And you will look after them, have prestige, adoration. And if you accept many disciples, you cannot take care of the disciples. Because like material problem, spiritual life, in your spiritual life we have some also problem. So in material life, when we have problem, we are consulting with our father, with our uncles. In spiritual life, to whom we will consult? With the Guru. This is natural. So this is problem. We cannot blame anyone for that. Because everyone trying, let more devotees should come to ISKCON. So this is everyone's responsibility to practice Krishna consciousness very nicely. Praying to Prabhupada, get some spiritual strength so that they can feed up other devotees. Therefore, creating is not important. Maintaining is important. Therefore, Vishnu is not giving charge to Brahmaji or Shivaji. He said, Brahma, you can create, and Shivaji, you can destroy, but I will maintain. Maintaining is very important. Very difficult. Yeah. And very difficult now. Everyone asking same question. Everyone. Even some devotees in their lifetime, they can talk with their guru once. Then what these devotees can do? If some spiritual guide is there, his senior God brother is there who can guide him and engage him in his guru service, proper service, then he can lead life. Otherwise, very difficult. Time is now, it is a different time. Yes.
May I ask a question a bit off the topic?
Yeah, you can ask them because.
What is the difference between a devotee who goes through the different ashrams
Mm.
and somebody who doesn't follow that system, who more or less prefers to be independent, not to be brahmachari, but to work outside, but not to get married? What is the difference?
No. This is not spiritual life. Spiritual life means we have some systems. If you don't want to become brahmachari, if you want to become brahmachari, then you have to stay with brahmacharis in ashrams, in temples. This is not brahmachari life. You can earn money. You can stay outside, or you will not marry. This is not brahmachari. That means you are not belongs to any ashram. What Dutch means brahmachari?
But what is the result if you don't follow that? If you don't want to be brahmachari?
No, he's just independent life. If he's not following brahmachari guru kule basanta gurudantam hitam. Brahmachari does not mean wearing saffron dress. Brahmachari means one who is always studying Vedas. Brahma acharati. Brahma means Veda, and Brahma also sometimes like brahmacharya. And why we are studying Vedas? Why we are performing austerities? To serve spiritual master. Brahmachari Guru Kule Basanta Guru Dantam Hitam. He is controlling his senses, he is staying nearby the Guru just for his service. This is not brahmachari life. If someone is independent but not married, many karmi people also there. They are not married, they are earning money, they are staying in their own house, they are enjoying. Brahmachari life means you have to stay in temple. If you want to become brahmachari, you have to stay in temple, you have to follow all regulation principles, wake up, Mangalarati, Seva, Guru Seva, then you are brahmachari. This is not brahmachari life. They are under control of Guru. Everyone, brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha and sannyasis, all are under control of Guru. No one is independent. This is not actually, this is not helpful. When you are alone means you are with Maya. When someone alone means he may stay in one room. He may not associate with woman. But alone means mind before life, previous life, he have a strong relationship with all these things. When you are alone, you have no plan, projects, no responsibility means Maya is there. Why everyone asking Guru, Gurudev, give me some service? Why? In our parampara, why? You have no responsibilities, no plans means Maya is there. You must, maybe you may be Krishna, but you have to ask, how can I please? Okay, go say, distribute books. You have to distribute. So you must have some plan, some responsibility. Then you can control your mind. You have some responsibility. This is easy-going life. This is not brahmacharya life. Easy-going life. Everywhere some problem. You don't think in brahmacharya life, they think, oh, if I stay in brahmacharya, then brahmacharya life also problem. In temple, this is going on. Grihastha life also some problem. Everywhere problem. This problematic world. But if you serve nicely, for you, Krishna will arrange something different. If someone wants to stay without marriage, okay, stay with brahmachari, as brahmachari. But don't keep money. Yeah, brahmachari, you can't keep money, Lakshmi. I told once in UK, he afraid. He said, why? I said, no, you want to become brahmachari, you cannot keep any bank balance. If you have something, always use in Krishna service. Because you want to become brahmachari. If you keep, then you will, when you have some problem, this money will call you. Come, I am in bank. Why you are worried? Come. Because you have money. Money means you have a support. Money means material support. You just drag your mind. Today I am just reading transcripts of Gurudev's lecture. Some devotee asking to Gurudev, who is the real sannyasi? What should be sannyasi's qualification? Then Gurudev saying, na dhanam, na janam, na sundari kavita. If someone is attached to money, name, fame, prestige, adoration, he is not fit for renunciated ashrams. No. So, different. The problem, mercy, if you are simple, if you serve, everything is okay. Everyone, some problem is there. You don't think problem is not there. If problem will be not there, we will not do Krishna bhajan. If problem will not come, we will not do Krishna bhajan. All we are chanting, we have some problems. And this is Krishna's blessings. We are realizing we have problems. They have problems, but they are not realizing. Maya saying, okay, you sleep more. But this is Maya's blessing, at least they wake up. We have some problems at Maya, just slapping us in such a way, we wake up. Oh, I have problem. We are conscious entities. This is our, how can we say, this is our, we can say this is our best destiny, good destiny at least. We are realizing we have some problems. Like you have disease, but you are not realized you have disease. Then you will be suffer. If you realize, then you will go to doctor. So we are fortunate. We are realizing we have some problems. Yeah. Krishna will arrange. If you serve Krishna, Krishna will arrange everything. Guru and Krishna. We must have some faith. But nowadays it looks like a different, eh? No one has such faith. Wow, how it is possible? How? No, actually, Krishna will maintain. Everyone have, in India also same ideas now. No one have faith. You can see in India one sampradaya, one sadhus are there. We call them as Olek. They are the worshipper of, how can you say, Nirakar. Impersonalist. Impersonalist. They will stay in someone's village in night time only for one day. They have no fixed, how can you say, place. Even they have some ashrams. Suppose they are building an ashram near your village, but one day they will stay, not second day they can't stay. And they have nothing else. They are not chanting Hare Krishna, they are impersonalists. Krishna maintaining them. They are happy, they are begging. So we are saintly persons. We want to become brahmachari and sannyasi. Why we keep Lakshmi? Krishna will maintain. This is not an actual procedure. Okay. What time?
8:10.
Okay. Yeah.
Completely different topic too.
Okay.
I was recently wondering what is the result of when you leave your body of chanting, like Namabas chanting. Like you might chant, but your mind is somewhere else. What is the result of that?
Next life, you surely become a devotee. Yeah.
You chant, but you don't. Your mind, your consciousness is not there.
Yeah, I know.
You don't go back.
No, unless we achieve pure name stage. Namabhas means one is Namakhyara, second one is Namabhasa, third one is Suddhana. Bhaktivinoda Thakur described three things. Namakhyara means sometimes we have no faith. Krishna's holy name is everything. Like Prabhupada used to say in one of his letters, I am just focusing on one thing in my life. I am developing my attachment towards holy name and everything manifested. Prabhupada is saying, if you focusing on holy name and develop your attachment towards holy name, everything will be manifested. But in our stage, it is not possible. Sometimes focusing, mind is not constant, we don't feel some encouragement. Even we don't have faith that Krishna's name is not different from Krishna. So this is Namakhyara. Only we are chanting, but we are not realizing, we have no faith. And second stage, as you call it, Namabhas. Namabhas means, even Namabhas, you can kick out your karma phalas, past karmic reactions. If you got Namabhas really. Namabhas means, in that stage, you realizing that Krishna's holy name is not different from Krishna, and you are not committing any offense. But unconsciously, unknowingly, due to your bad habits, past habits, sometimes you commit. But then you realize, why I commit this offense? This is not helpful for my bhajan. But due to our long association, bad practice, they are committing offenses. But now our stage is very dangerous stage, intermediate stage. Because in Namava stage, you can achieve everything. Whatever you desire, you can get. Then you will develop pride. And then this is the stage, intermediate stage, the chance of fall down. But in Namava stage, like a jambil. He get Vaikuntha. Very few souls. Without Guru, by chanting holy name, they achieve like a jambil. Few. But in Namavas, you can get dharma, religious result, religious activity results, artha, your material necessities, dharma, artha, kama, desires, three things you can get. But moksha, very rare. If you not commit any offenses, like a jambil, not commit simple activities, but not offenses. But in that stage, even if you give up your body, but if bhajan is there, and next life sure, you will get birth in a devotee family, not in ordinary family. Just like now we are birth in ordinary family, then after 30 years, 40 years, then we come to Krishna consciousness. No. Once we give up life, unless we complete our spiritual life, once we give up for life, Krishna will give chance. Take bath from Uma Vaishnavas. Therefore, Prabhupada started a Gurukul system. And all these small boys, they are just like past yogis. Previous life, they are performing some devotional activities. Now they are coming in Mumbai. Vaishnavas, devotees. Therefore, Prabhupada, yesterday I was reading one quote Prabhupada saying, take care of these children, stop your dirty worship. Prabhupada saying like that. Prabhupada saying like that. Because this is Prabhupada's vision. Prabhupada knows. Prabhupada knows. You see, from mother's womb they are hearing Krishna. When mother taking prasadam, children also taking prasadam. Huh? When mother paying obeisances, son is also paying obeisances. When mother performing parikrama, son is also performing parikrama. This is called Agyat Sukritis. They have so many Sukritis. Therefore they took bath in Vaishnava family. And our duty to just make them devotee. First emphasis, make them devotee. So even we give a body, we have chance. Next life, we become devotee. And we will start our bhajan from Navava stage. From that stage. That means from birth, from childhood, we will develop taste towards holy name. Yes. Okay.
Let's one small bhajan, then we finish.
Okay.
Small bhajan.
Because usually for one day class, and I don't know who will come and who will not come. To what say? This is difficult. And I'm just coming and praying to Prabhupada Gurudev, speaking something. Okay. राधा कृष्ण प्रणमो जुगला किशोर राधा कृष्ण प्रणमो जुगला किशोर राधा कृष्ण प्रणमो जुगल किशोर राधा कृष्ण प्रणमो जुगल किशोर जीवने मरणे गति आर नाही मोर जीवने मरणे गति आर नाही मोर Kishore Radha Krishna Radha Kalandira kule keli kadam mera ban Kalandira kule keli kadam mera ban Kalandira kule keli kadam mera ban Kalandira kule keli kadam mera Ratana bedira upar basawa tujan Ratana bedira upar basawa tujan Radha Krishna pranamo Yugala Kishore Radha Krishna pranamo Yugala Kishore Shama Gauri Ange Divo Chandanera Gandha Shama Gauri Ange Divo Chandanera Gandha Chamara Dulavo Kobe Heri Mukha Chandra 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 Radha Krishna pranamo Yugala Kishore Radha Krishna Yugala Kishore Gathiya malater mala দিব দুহার গলে গাথিয়া মালাতে মালা দিব দুহার গলে গাথিয়া মালাতে মালা দিব দুহার গলে গাথিয়া মালাতে মালা দিব দুহার গলে আধারে তুলিয়া দিব কর্পূরা তাম্বুলে 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 রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণামো যুগল কিশোর রাধা কৃষ্ণ প্রাণামো যুগল কিশোর ললিতা বিশাখা দে যত সখী বৃন্দ ললিতা বিশাখা দে যত সখী বৃন্দ ললিতা বিশাখা দে जता सखी वृंद ललिता विशाखा आगे जता सखी वृंद आज्ञाय करिबो सेवा चरणारविंद आज्ञाय करिबो सेवा हमें आज्ञाय करिब सेवा चरणारविंद आज्ञाय करिब सेवा चरणारविंद राधा कृष्ण प्राणामो युगल किशोर Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Dasaranoda 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 Seva Vilasa Kare Narottama Das Seva Vilasa Kare Narottama Das Radha Krishna Rama Yugala Kishore Radha Krishna Rama Yugala Kishore Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. श्री राधा माधव की जय, गौर सुंदर भगवान की जय, नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद श्री गुरुदेव की जय, संवेद वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरे कृष्ण।
श्री महाराज की जय।